This is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my tube. I appreciate you being here. These are really short, sweet, and to the point. God, like, I got to remember what I'm talking about. I worked at IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 41 years. I am a national expert. I've been on all the TV stations. I appreciate you being here. As a former IRS agent revenue officer, I used to file levies and garnishments and federal tax liens and all that stuff. So today I just want to let you know what happens when IRS freezes your bank account. You have to know what happens so you know. When IRS freezes your bank account, they actually seize it. They're actually making a federal seizure, and IRS delivers a piece of paper at that point in time, a 668A, and they're letting the bank know when they give them that seizure, it's at this place, at this date and this time, those funds belong to the Internal Revenue Service. It is a federal seizure. It's like them going out to your house, grabbing something, and say, this is ours. That's what that is. It's a seizure. However, with the bank account, they do something a little different. As a matter of fact, it's the only seizure they do different. They actually freeze the money. They freeze the money for 21 days, which means what exactly? IRS simply tells the bank to put a hold on that money for 21 days. If it does not release the bank levy, that you go ahead and send the money to us. So, unlike any other seizure, IRS says, hey, we're going to give you 21 days to get the money back to you and release this. It's all yours. Believe it or not, you can continue to use that bank account. Only the money on that day is actually frozen. You can use that bank any way you want except for those funds. So if you want to go ahead and make deposits of $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 into that account the following days, you can. I wouldn't recommend it, but your account actually is still alive and open, just those funds aren't. So we can get those levies released, usually within 48 hours, we know the system, but just so you know, if you want to release it yourself, you're going to have to call IRS, give them a financial statement, give them bank statements. They're going to go through the whole process, and then usually they're going to want to try to set you up on a payment agreement, and that's where you got to be careful. So if you have a federal tax levy on your bank account and it's frozen, if you don't have a lot of assets and a lot of money, they're probably just going to go ahead and release the levy when you call them and give them a financial statement. But if you have any assets and some money in that bank account, you need to use someone else to do that. By the way, if you don't follow up on that, I want you to know, when I was an agent, I used to go ahead and levy the wages after. Issue a 668W wage levy. So remember, 668A, a bank account is frozen for 21 days. Just keep that in mind. You'll have to call that 1-800 number unless a revenue officer has levied that money. Then you'll have to call the revenue officer directly. If you need help, this is who you want to speak to. I've been doing this for 51 years. We have a team of experts. Thank you.